Hey guys, it's Artie. Welcome back to Cozy Room.
Womb, girl.
Womb, girl. Hi, it's me, Anya, and welcome back to Cozy Room Podcast.
Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. My name is Shan. This is season 18, episode 3. My children can talk to me. Listen to your kids, okay? And your kid will attract in life who you are by the core. Allow your kids to openly talk with you and not feel guilt, judgment, etc. When kids feel shame, they shut down or they show out in your absence. I would rather have the honesty so I can prevent and build a healthy mindset within my daughters. How about you? Hey guys, I hope that you're enjoying the show. This is Cozy Womb Podcast, and I just want to let you know that there is show merch. Where? Cozy Womb Shop with Teespring. And don't forget to check out the podcast books on lulu.com. Now back to the show. Thank you for tuning in to this one woman show, one woman podcast. My name is Shan, and I am the mom of the girls. And if you would like to know more about me and these podcasts, check out shanbpodden.com and my TikTok. So I got these questions from Table Topics. It's a company that makes different cards to incite different conversation. It could be relationship, it could be family, it could be deeper conversation. And I got this stack that's called Do It Yourself Therapy. So there's different questions in here that you would ask yourself, and I want to do it with you guys on here about me. All right, so the two cards I picked was, to what degree does the daily news affect your mood? Now, me personally, I don't watch the news every day. I have a My Box where it connects to different networks on there through Wi-Fi. So I don't watch cable television, but if I get my news at all, it's through IG, TikTok, Twitter, and me working, and they have MSN News up on the homepage, and that's how I get my news. And even when I did have the channels for news, I didn't watch it like that because I think the news teaches you how to fear society. It doesn't give you the truth behind the story, and so that requires you to read, and that's what I like to do. Next question. When does your father's voice haunt you? My father's voice doesn't haunt me. I can't remember what he sounded like. So there's that.
Here we go.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
Setting the tone that honesty is easy allows you to do parental open mind protection on your kids. Let me explain to you what that is, because I just made that up. Parental open mind protection is when your kids feel so comfortable with you that they tell you any and everything that needs to be known about them or their challenges or their experiences, so you can help them make a educated decision on how to move going forward. And bonding with your kids and learning their pros and cons will help you guide them. Many of them are not aware of their weaknesses as much as their strengths, and vice versa. We have to give our kids all the examples of where we messed up and where we did a smart thing, and how we showed up as a friend, and how friends are not supposed to show up, and how we protect ourselves against adults, even if it's authority. And teach your children how to be aware of themselves. Teach your kids how to love themselves, how someone is supposed to love them, care for them, pour into them. Your kids will pay a price if you do not mentally set them up to govern themselves in situations where you cannot be there. A lot of parents see the effects of how them taking longer hours at work to make more money did not pan out for their kids. Okay? A lot of parents are seeing the effort as, that's too much, or I don't want to invade their personal space, or this. They're children. And if they're not children, they're preteens. And if they're not preteens, they're teenagers. And they're going to mess up. But it just hinders your child's growth not to address things that they are going to be in the middle of. Okay? If you are a parent and you choose not to give your child a phone, please believe there are other parents that don't care and they get their child the latest iPhone, the latest Android. Okay? There are people in their 30s, 40s stuck in marriages, stuck being a 10-year-old little boy or a little girl waiting for mommy or daddy to come fix it, and they're not coming. And even if they are on their way, the other spouse that you have should call them and be like, please do not come. Please allow us to fix and heal our marriage. Okay? You have to change how your life has been going if it's not producing healthy results. Let me say that one more time. In order for you to make a good change, you have to change how your life has been going if it isn't producing healthy results. Can your children talk to you openly, honestly? Without you getting an attitude, without you cutting them off? Do you respect what your kids share with you? How many times do you listen to your kids explain something and ask them, how did or how does that make you feel? What were you thinking at that point? Did you get a feeling that something was wrong when that happened? Because their answer is going to determine their mindset and their knowledge about being self-aware. Ask your kids questions and give them random advice on random situations that they may or may have never been in. Do not cut your kid off while they're sharing. It makes them feel like what they're trying to say doesn't matter or you're not interested. Okay? And the reason why you want to randomly ask and give your kids random advice on random situations is you don't want to wait for your child to be driving with friends or in a store with friends or walking down the street by themselves to be in the situation that you lacked and never prepare them for. Okay? That's why I do it. Focus on being a better listener. Ask your kids if they need help, or ask them, are you having a hard time with anything? Do you need any advice with anything? How's blank the best friend doing? I haven't heard you say anything about them lately. Some kids, that's how you have to find out if they're not friends anymore. Some kids, that's how you have to find out, like, oh, this person doesn't want to be your friend, or this person maybe have met other people that's making them feel like you're not included. Like, you have to help your children decipher like what's going on in this situation by asking questions. Some people have kids that are very open and just tell all the tea. And some parents have kids that are very cut off to themselves, thinking about a lot, but not saying a lot. And please, please, please do not betray your child's trust. Okay? A lot of kids do not feel comfortable talking to parents who are randomly moody all the time because they don't feel like, what if I ask her this and she yells at me? What if I ask him this and he says, not right now? What if I ask him this and he says, Johnny, why are you always asking me? What kid wants to come to you with anything when you act like that? And I understand, like, it happens. I understand life. I am a single mom in a house with 2 girls. I understand how many times they'll keep questioning you back to 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 back. But what if the first 5 questions was pointless and that 6th question was pivotal? Okay? Quiet kids get into a lot of trouble also, and I'm going to tell you why. There are quiet kids who are the perfect stash friend because nobody's going to assume they're into this or they have this. There are quiet kids that are the come pick me up from here friend. There are quiet kids that are the just hold this for me over the weekend because I know my parents are going to be in my room, or I don't want, coach to check my locker. Just hold it. I'll be back to pick it up. Popular kids get into the most trouble because they're always being pressured by other kids to do daring things for likes, attraction. Okay? How you say things to your children also matter. All right? Do not threaten or guilt trip your kid into speaking to you. That's teaching them how to manipulate other people. Okay? So later on down the line, when you spend all of Tim's life teaching him how to manipulate people because you manipulated him into telling you the truth or doing things for you, he's in a marriage with a woman that has 3 kids with him, and she's venting to you and saying he's just so manipulative the way that he does things, and no, I don't like things, but because I didn't ask, he feels like he didn't lie, and it's wrong. And you're just like, I don't know where he gets that from. You know. Okay? A lot more times than not, kids need who you needed at their age. And so please, I'm telling you, keep the bridge open. Don't make kids feel dumb for opening up to you, because then they'll feel dumb for opening up to someone that can help them. They'll feel dumb for opening up to their boss. They'll feel dumb for opening up to their spouse. People shut down earlier because they weren't taught or given the tools to speak up for themselves when they were young. Okay? Just remember that everybody doesn't bounce back like you bounce back, regardless of your circumstances. And so my children can always come and talk to me about anything. I don't make them feel shame for bringing up something. And if they don't feel comfortable, I always bend down and give them my ear. Go ahead, tell me my ear. What is it? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel comfortable. My name is Shan. This is Cozy Womb Podcast. I am the mom of the girls. If you would like to donate to the show, you can do so to Red Circle. And I appreciate you. And I will be back on Monday with another show. Peace. Bye.
Bye.